Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Chinese New Year set review. Today we are looking at the brand new set number 80108. This is the Lunar New Year Tradition set, and this is retailing for $69.99 USD or $99.99 Canadian, and is available right now in certain regions, being December 26th, and then will be available beginning on January the 10th in North America. Now, I was able to get my copy of this set early from Mastermind Toys here in Canada, who weren't supposed to have the sets out on shelves and have since taken them off. But yeah, this is a really cool set. I said to myself, I probably wasn't going to get it unless I got it early. So here it is. It is such a really cool idea, honestly. Like, the use of these dioramas, I don't know if you like go on Instagram or anything like that, but a lot of times you'll see little dioramas like this and how they're actually stacked up. So there's two different versions and builds for this, but this is just so cool. I think that even just the fact that you have this thing to kind of just spin it around, I'm sure someone's going to motorize it and spin it, like add it onto a plate or something like that. I just think the concept of this, having these different scenes representing all the different Chinese New Year festivities, is really awesome. Now, I can't read Mandarin, and I also can't translate it, and my phone didn't translate it well either. I don't know if it was like Lego's writing or anything like that, but my friend Jay's Brick Blog, you'll find it linked down below. He did a ton of different translations for this set, and I also tried to do as much research as I could, but there's just so much that I learned. Like, I'm gonna forget some stuff, so my apologies. If you have anything that you want to add to it, any significance, please let me know down below. Leave it all, because I really found all this so fascinating to learn about. So let's go ahead and let's take a closer look at this. So I'm going to show you here what you can do. So like I showed you, you could spin it around, and you can also just remove each of them from this little centerpiece. Now, there's all these different stickers. Everything here is stickered. If you saw the review of the other Chinese New Year set, which you could find linked at the top, that was all printed. Unfortunately, these are all stickers, but they're all very, very detailed. And another thing about this, before we take a closer look at that, is that you can actually build this together with your family. That's something that LEGO's been trying to do more and more recently, is having these sets that you build together. So they actually include 6 different instructions, which is actually something that I did with my parents, and they actually built a couple of the different scenes with me. You can see the setup here on screen with all of that going on, with all the different bags, all 6 of the instructions, and those illustrations and beautiful pictures on the instructions is the exact same from tiles here that you're going to find over here. So I think that's really cool inclusion, but let's go ahead. I'm going to show you it from above before we take it apart. This is really, really awesome. I think that just the design of this from above, like this whole shape of it, like making this star and everything, looks really, really cool. The tiger prints, this is a print, by the way. The prints here on this dish is great, and I think from what I read, this is like meant to just have different sayings of like welcoming in the Chinese New Year. It's really awesome. And just to show you here, it's very easy. You just hold down from the top, and they just completely removed there all 6 of the different scenes here. See just all of the different stickers here representing all the different traditions and all that we're going to take a closer look at. So yeah, really cool that you have these little tiles here that then you have to line up with the existing little object. So beginning here with the spring cleaning one, and this is really cool. I love the just again the whole diorama shape of all these. They're all pretty much the same shape, but a different design, of course, with even the walls, the coloring, even some of the floor, but really awesome. So you've got these 2 different figures here, and they're just cleaning. One of them is cleaning the window, I believe is what that is meant to be, and then you've also got a guy dusting up there. But we'll take a closer look at each of the figures in between the different builds, but the rest of the build itself is really cute. Like, I think this is, I can't tell if this is supposed to be on a roof, if this is supposed to be inside. I'm not too sure, but you got like a little bit of a garden growing here. I thought that this was like a roof ledge, but then this part here threw me off with the window. Is this sticker here, like if it's meant to be the roof or not, because you've got like a clock or something there, but then also like it makes it look like it is like a window looking out, because you could see that there's the Monkey King mech there in the back from Monkey Kid, which is awesome. Like the sticker there on the garden, as well as like the pants. I'm assuming those are meant to be like them drying. You've also got a little stool there, and you've got a bird on like the ledge, as well as a sponge there. And if I tilt this up, you can see that there's some water spilled on the ground. And each of the different dioramas actually has like a phrase written describing the scene. So here's one of these spring cleaners. Supposedly this is the same couple from last year's set. So that is really cool. And I love the outfit here that they've got on. This it's like a tracksuit, and if I remove the hairpiece here on the back, you can see that it's got the same sort of tiger design that was at the top of the whole build. So that's really awesome. And her two accessories is like a spray bottle as well as a window wiper. And this guy, I love the accessory, the build here for the duster. So smart. Exact same torso and everything as the girl, but if I remove the hair here, you could see his face a little bit better on the back. No second face print. And here is the food shopping little diorama. And again, that's what it loosely translates to down below. But you've got this little vendor, and unfortunately, I guess he could stand in the back there. It would just be so difficult to do. You'd have to probably remove a lot of like the roof and all that. But you've got like some boxes of different shipments of stuff that's come in, as well as you've got a bunch of different toys here on these sticks, which is something that happened in another Chinese New Year set. And up above as well, I love the tiling there for the roof with the different ingot colors. And there goes everything inside. But I think that's really awesome. And spinning around here, you can see how you've got like a bunch of masonry bricks facing the other way. Up top, we've got a bunch of like sausages, as well as a giant turkey leg there at the top from Lego. And then if I remove this guy, I'm going to reset it all. And then you've got over here to the side a little Monkey Kid reference there with that poster, as well as inside the different crates there, you've got, I'm not sure like what specifically this is meant to be, but it could be like any sort of plant that you get in like a market. And then you've also got these little sunflower packs, which look awesome. They're these 1x2 tiles here. That's great. And then you've also got a calculator there at the top. As well as another turkey leg there. Again, not actually what it is, but it's what they call it in the Lego movie. So here's the shopkeeper. He's got a toy there in his hand. He's actually got the same face as the shop owner of the skating store in the other set, and the torso is also used in that set as well. But I love how detailed it is there, and spinning it around here on the back, no second face print, but the back torso is very, very detailed. You've also got some dark yellow printing there on the top right of the shoulder, which is a little bit of the design carried over from the front. And here's like the good luck decorations, and you're making different things here, which is really cute. And I think this is meant to be like the outside of a house, because these are different like banners and things that are actually up in front of people's houses around Chinese New Year, and they're just like different phrases, like poems and stuff like that, as well as just the fact that like I think the ground color, I think it's meant to be the outside. So. And then on the door, I'm going to try my best to explain this, but it is the characters written out for the word fu, which represents good luck, and hanging it upside down is, it changes or is meant to be like saying that it is arriving now, so it's good luck is arriving. So pretty cool. I really love that. And you've also got a little mandarin tree on the outside here with a bunch of the different envelope prints. That is a huge significance of like giving gifts. And yeah, again, just the research that I did for this, hearing about the historical, like the myths around that, the legends, crazy that is what that represented. Had no idea. So yeah, look it up. Educate yourself like I did. It was really fun. So you've got a couple of different things here. You've got up above there, you've got a little cardboard box there, because again, this is the front door, so they're getting different packages, which I think is really cool. And then you've also got, if I flip this around, you've got this little drawing that they're doing, this little painting, like there's like a little ink bottle there to the right, and then he's also got a paintbrush. You've got another sunflower seed in his hand, and she's cutting up different things, as well as, and then up at the top there, I'm not sure if this is like a dish or something, maybe it's what she's cutting out, but you've got this beautiful illustration of the tiger, because it is the year of the tiger. So I think this is meant to be him eating and not throwing up, but he's also sweating a bit there at the top left. But anyways, just a funny use of the face here. He's got some sunflowers in his hand as well as that brush from before. The torso printing is very, very detailed, and spinning around here on the back, you can see how the printing carries over to there. And this is what his face looks like there when he's not eating. Here's a little girl included in the set. I love the torso printing. This little sweater with the flowers on it is amazing. And spinning it around here on the back, you could see that it's got even more flowers and things on the back. I love this torso. That's so cool. And even just how it's on a silver torso, like that's just so unique. And the arm color there as well. I love the combination of the two. If the hair cooperates, you could see her face a little bit better there, and on the back she does not have a second face print. And then here we have the ringing in the New Year, which honestly I think this one might be my favorite. Maybe it's because it's the one that I relate to the most. Like I just think I love this little living room design here, and it's so cute with the couch design. You've also got the little TV there with the news reporter on screen, and then you've got the clock here at the top at being at 11:59. So that's really awesome. The little aquarium build there in behind also is so cute. You've got like a little statue and maybe like a little plant, but this to me also sells me on the scene. This is, if you didn't know, a bunch of like the figures in these sets. They're all different like characters. I'm gonna call them characters now because they've been telling this story for years, since the start of the Chinese New Year theme. But the dad here specifically was taking pictures at the Spring Lantern Festival from last year, and then they hung up that picture up here. So that's just adorable that the modular integration one from last year is a part of this. So I love that idea. But just to show you here, I'm going to remove some of the figures, except for the dad, because there's something really funny with him. He actually has this face print where he can fall asleep trying to stay up to ring in the New Year. So I think that is absolutely hilarious that that is included. Now the couch itself, if I remove it, underneath there is a coin here, and I think I'm assuming, because I was reading up on like what the different coins represent and stuff like that, I'm gonna assume that it fell like out of their pockets or whatever, because they carry it around with them like in their wallets sometimes. So I'm not sure, maybe there's something about putting underneath the seat. I don't know. Originally I put the orange slice accidentally underneath, not realizing it wasn't a gold coin. But you've got a little table there with a teacup, and then spinning around here, this is what it looks like on the back. And here is the dad, and I love the face there. You'll see it in a second, but also just the orange slice. I don't know if that's new or not. I know I don't have that, so that is awesome. Maybe I do, and I just don't remember, but I think that's really cool. I love how his shirt matches his pants as well. Spinning around here, he's got a back hoodie, and of course, the amazing face that you just saw. And here's a little girl staying up for the New Year, and I like the little phone there. I don't think that's new, but the torso also isn't new. I think that just came in the Santa set. And spinning around here on the back, you can see she's got some back printing there as well. And her face, she's like shocked that her dad fell asleep. And then you've got her smiling. Now, I just want to mention this as well. This hairpiece is not new, but it is actually new in the molding, because normally this is like a rubber. I don't know if you've had the other pieces of this one in the past, but this is so hard now. Like the bottom parts here, the hair in the front does not bend forward at all anymore. So I just think that's really interesting that it's a new sort of plastic. And here's the mum, and she does not have anything new. That torso has been used for years now, and the phone printing there is fine. She's got a generic sort of face and the Black Widow hair in black. Spinning it around here and onto the back, you can see the back torso printing and no second face print. And here is the gift giving, and I love this one. It's so cute. So you've got a bunch of different presents and things like that over here to the side, as well as they're exchanging and giving the envelopes there, which is great. And here, you've also got a Lego bag. So they bought him a Lego set, which is great. Would have loved a Lego set in here, or a mini version of that. But that's fine. Really cute. Got like some different books up top here, as well as this beautiful painting up at the top of the tiger. Really, really awesome. I love the rug design here on the floor as well. I think that the color just adds to it a lot. Like having it be purple, it just stands out so much. As well as I love the plant here up above in this vase. I love that vase build, and the table and all that. Spinning around here, this is what it looks like. I love like the masonry bricks there in sand green. And here's the grandchild there. I think it's a really cool looking figure. You know, the torso's fine, all reuses, same with the face. The hair, he's got the spiky hair in black. Spinning around here on the back, you've got some back torso printing and no second face. And here is the grandmother. I really love her torso. I just like how you could see a bit of like the texture there to the sweater that she's wearing. She's also got the brooch and the necklace, and even I think that looks so great. And there's the envelope there. Her face isn't new or anything like that. She's got her eyebrows lower there. You'll see why I said that. And on the back, very detailed there. Look at all the different fluff and texture. Removing this hairpiece here, you could see that she's got the same smiling expression, but with her eyebrows up. And then here is the grandfather, which I love the torso printing with that scarf. That is just amazing. Love the face as well, like the stubble and all that. The glasses looks really great, and the hair there as well, I think looks cool. The Coulson hair, the Robin hair there in light gray. Spinning around here on the back, you can see how the scarf carries over. Same with the sweater printing. And if I remove the hair, it does not have a second face print. And here is the Chinese god of prosperity. Crazy that they are doing this, having a minifigure version of a god. It's just fascinating to me, the lines that Lego continues to cross. I hope that they, that this is, that they could do other things. Like, I think that other temples and just the beautiful architecture of like cathedrals and other churches around the world would just be fantastic. But that might be a whole other video. But really crazy that this is actually included in the set, and it's really cool. Like, it's almost on, I think this is meant to be like on a cloud here, and you've got a bunch of gold all piled up in this pot, and you've got all the different letters and things like that. And the god here at the top is actually on this little stand there, as well as you've got this banner, which came twice for some reason. I'm not sure if it's a case of, I've been noticing in some of the 2022 sets, I've been getting extra pieces of like larger pieces that I'm not supposed to be getting, so it might have been a mistake. I'm not sure, but it's the exact same one. Then over here, you've got this lantern hanging with the tiger design, which is actually appearing in the other Chinese New Year set, so that's really cool. And spinning it around here on the back, you can see that it's very plain. It's just all dark red. Not sure why there's a stud facing that way. The figure here is so detailed. I really think that it just looks great. Just the dress printing there at the bottom. Like, I love the design of that, and the hot dog piece being recolored here in gold is really fascinating. On the back there, he's got some back torso printing, and nothing on the back of the dress piece, unfortunately. Up at the top, this piece here on the head, that is completely brick built, and removing that there, you get a better look. But I'm going to remove the beard, revealing that it is none other than the Chen Noodle House mascot. Now, I think that's pretty funny that it's using the same face there from the Lego Ninjago City Gardens. And then the torso printing is so detailed there, and I love the Jafarmer piece there. I think in the light blue looks great. This was not as easy as it seems, and even just in the instructions, it doesn't tell you what studs to put it on, and it constantly falls. And I've had it fall on me trying to put this together. I think this was my 5th time, and as you could see, I just barely touched this, and it fell. So I'm not a fan of this. I think this is a very dangerous way to display it. I also don't understand, like, I'd have to look at it upside down, but yeah, they also, like, the instructions should be saying, hey, this is how many studs in you need to be putting this, because otherwise it is just going to fall apart like it is about to do on me. So yeah, I don't know. This is a very dangerous way to display. I don't know, but maybe I'm being an idiot. Anyways, everybody, what do you think of this set? I think it is very cute. I love the idea of all these different scenes being represented. I think, like, having it set this way and doing this as well makes it, I don't know, it's just such a breath of fresh air in terms of like set design. I think that's really fun. And it also allows you to set it in different places, like the marketplace, a rooftop, a little garden on the outside of your house, inside of the house, the living room, the dining room, all this fun stuff. So anyways, everyone, what do you think of this set? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And if you haven't, you could check out my review of the other Chinese New Year Lunar celebration set up at the top. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.